Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have a story time for you from my real life experience. So let's just chat and I'll share with you what happened, share my thoughts, what could have happened, and hopefully you can also leave in the comments ideas and maybe share your own stories. That would be nice if we get relaxed, fall asleep, and in the meantime educate each other on safety, travel safety, and everything along those lines. So, my story goes like this. It happened in 2018 when I was having a short break before I was supposed to go studying or continue studying for power engineering that I took back then. Anyway, I was tired and we have very long winters in Canada, so I really wanted to go and just be on the beach and do nothing, probably just enjoy the nice weather. So I booked a trip, I arrived, everything went well, and a few days in I was bored being in all-inclusive area, and I thought, okay, I'll just go and explore the area. It was Cancun area, and for some reason I thought it is very safe out there in Mexico for female alone. I didn't think much of it. Anyway, I asked around how to get to like local mall outside of hotel area where just normal Mexicans go. I wanted to explore, to just, walk around. Sunny day, everything's good. And they recommended to me that there's a bus goes every whatever minutes, so I stepped out of hotel alone, of course, and jumped on it. Then I used GPS and I figured which stop I need to get off. Well, I also asked the driver, like, that kind of mall, when, just like let me know. He was nice and kind and told me, okay, this is the mall area. I got off and it was around maybe 2, 3, 4 p.m, something like that. It was bright day, everything was fine. I was so excited. I did not even bother, it just blows my mind, to check how would I get back, where exactly is the bus stop, how to get a safe taxi, because I would not get a taxi that was just like, waiting out there. Because I don't know, what is it? Is it safe or not? And I don't know why I didn't check Uber. Maybe they did not have Uber in that area back then. Because normally for years, if I travel, I was using Uber. Anyway, everything's great. I'm just walking around in the area, checking out the mall itself. Looks like we have a friend join. So yeah, everything was good. And then around 7 p.m. I get out of the mall, did a little bit of shopping, and what, I was shocked. It was like dark outside, and I was like, whoa, okay. Where is exactly the bus stop? I'm scared to take any of those taxis. And then I just walked to the opposite street that I knew the way where I came from, and I'm like, okay, probably somewhere close by. And I'm walking along the dark road, hoping really soon there will be a bus stop and I will get back to hotel safely. But the problem was there was no bus stop. There were buses driving by very fast, and they didn't stop because there was no bus stop. It was probably to the other side of the mall, a little bit further, but I didn't check. I just thought it should be soon. So I'm walking for like 10 minutes back to that area where my hotel is, my resort, and there's nothing. At first I felt fine. I was wearing, it's like the worst. I was wearing large headphones, noise cancelling at night, like super distracted, right? And I just walk like that, and then I start feeling uneasy, like, okay, I'm quite far away now from the mall. There's nothing there, and maybe in a foreign country like that, it's not a good idea to be alone. And then I see like a 7-Eleven kind of thing. I forgot exact name of that little store that was middle of nowhere. And I walk past it, still hoping soon there will be a bus stop. But what I notice, and like, my whole being like, ooh, this is insane. I started feeling danger. What happened is, as I was walking past that 7-Eleven type of convenience store, a black SUV with fully tinted windows just drove by and parked at that convenience store. And it was fine, I didn't think much of it. But then a large, tall, huge, big man comes out of there and just starts walking after me, like behind me, like trying to get to me. I absolutely panicked. I felt it, then I turned and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? And then very quickly it clued to me, oh, this is not Canada. Don't walk like this. You are who knows where. alone, and what are you gonna do? I absolutely freaked out inside. My gut feeling was telling me, danger, this is not good, this is serious. So I sharply turned around and walked to that convenience store like super fast. I got in there, and then my heart is racing like crazy. I am scared because he also started walking slowly after me. He stopped walking that way, and I'm like, okay, this is for real, not good, and he's after me. Outside of, still I get like that feeling. Anyway, outside of the convenience store, there were taxis, a lot of them parked, like I believe private taxis, which I would have never got into. Because I don't know where they would have taken me. I don't trust them. I'm in this convenience store and there's a few people inside. The man did not enter. Don't know why he did not. He was outside. And I'm inside freaking out what to do. I look at the ceiling around, like, is there any like cameras? So at least there's security cameras. And I think they were, I don't quite remember, but like, yeah, how that would help me. Then I take my phone out. Luckily for me, I had either roaming enabled or the local Mexican card. Don't remember which one was it, but that was very smart of me. And then I don't know the number of hotels, so I Google it. My brain is just like, ooh. I Google it and I call them reception. And guess what? Nobody picks the phone. Nobody. I called a few times. And then I'm like, okay, this is not good. Who's gonna rescue me? What I'm gonna do? I felt totally helpless. I felt really scared and I didn't know what to do. So then, the only thing that saved me, I remember that I got a call from the tour agent, not tour agent, but we have here in Canada Sunwing. It's in like vacations where they have their own planes, they organize everything, it's like the whole package. You buy the trip with flight and hotel, resort, and you through the app, Sunwing app, you can get excursions of any sort. You can prepay right from the app. I don't remember if I had the app installed at that time, but they called me from Sunwing for something, or I called them a while ago, like a few days ago. And I go to my phone calls, recent ones, and I dial that number, and that's when I got a reply. They responded. I explained the situation I got myself into, and the agent was super understanding. Luckily, it was in English, not in Spanish, which I don't know Spanish yet, still. So I told them, please, if possible, can they send from my resort a dedicated taxi for me? I will pay for it whenever I can, just please, I need safety. I am stuck here, I'm scared, and that man is up to no good, I can just tell. So they said, okay, hold on, I'll call the hotel. And that person called the hotel, and luckily they sent a taxi after me. I explained which convenience store I'm in, that the name of it, and it's like on the way to the mall. I didn't know the address. Yeah, and I asked them, please, when you contact hotel, can they tell me the exact license plate of that taxi so I don't get into some strange car? That would be very scary at this point, especially. And they said yes, sure, of course. And then they called me back, or I was on hold, and they told me the license plate of the taxi I should be anticipating, and the mark, the model, and the color of the car. So I waited I was not too far from the hotel, like, I don't know, 10 minutes. And I was just in the store and looking outside, and then I see the color of the car that I was waiting arrived, and that man was there, that one that followed me, and that black SUV was still there. But I braced myself, I was like looking confident. I get out, I check the license plate, I was like, okay, cool, take me back please right now. And I got in, I told the driver, please lock the doors right now. He did, and that's how I got safely to a hotel. I got to the resort. I was all like shaking. I was so shaken, so much. I was just like tremors. I was so scared because that was, I think, would have been not a good ending to that story. And I did not drink any alcohol during my first few days there, but I just went straight to the bar and I just like, please, some wine. And I needed to calm down, relax, and just, I'm safe. And I was thanking God, I was thanking my angels, I don't know, so much. I was praying, I was so grateful to be alive and unharmed, and that nothing bad happened to me. But honestly, I think it was pure luck, or someone was watching over me, that I had my phone still had battery power, and that I was able to make a call, well, 2 calls, and that someone answered and was able to help me. I learned my lesson back then, and since that situation I started being more and more ongoing careful with a lot of things in my life when it comes to safety, security, awareness. Oh gosh, it's just shocking how much oblivious and naive and trusting I was years before, and what a huge difference right now, how I've changed. I'm so grateful that nothing happened, but something could have happened. He was looking straight at me. It was so scary. Yeah, I'm so glad they helped me, And I was like, okay, I'm not leaving hotel alone. No, no, no. Crazy. But I always have this adventurous side of me to go and explore and just see what's where, and it was just not smart the way I approached everything. But I think the second part, when I was like thinking on my feet, how do I get back safely, what I need for that, I'm not taking a random taxi outside of this convenience store. That could have been the same situation as that black SUV and that man. I don't know. Maybe it would have been fine to grab a random private taxi, but maybe not. Yeah. But I'm here and everything's good, and I'm very grateful to be alive, to have everything intact. And yes, that was a good learning experience for me. And since then I was just learning from others. I always watched so many YouTube videos about safety and travel and what to be mindful of, and I've learned a lot, definitely a lot. So yeah, I guess we can wrap up this story, and if you have any comments or your own stories or anything to share, your experience, leave in the comments, please. I read the comments, and just let's educate each other. Yeah, and yeah, always be safe. That's very important in this day and age we are living. Yeah. Thank you very much for being with me and letting me slowly share my life with you and life lessons. And yeah, hopefully we will continue this kind of series of stories. I have so many stories to share, and not just my own, other people's stories. If you want ASMR story time to continue, let me know in the comments as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.